you guys? It is Mary.
And Alma.
Leave our guys a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below because today we are going to be reviewing Sister Wives Season 5, Episode 1. We're going to get right into it. Like we told you guys in the previous episode, they're looking to get these homes or whatever, stuff like that. I think they wrote the checks, but the thing is they have to get approved so they can actually get money to write the checks or whatever, stuff like that. So basically, they are all having to check their credits. Christine says that she should be fine because she doesn't really even pay bills. And she says she actually doesn't like paying bills. So she says that she thinks that she will always live with somebody. Yeah. Which I thought was very interesting. I was like, that housewife thing, it can be quite comfortable.
Yeah. Too comfortable.
Yeah. But I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, girl. Personally, I would not want to pay bills either, you know.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, the water bill was so small, so I didn't pay it.
It is what it is. I'm not against it though. I feel like, you know, if you have a man who can take care of you or whatever, why not be a housewife? You know, if I didn't want the career that I wanted, I always told myself that if I can't be anything in life, I want to be a phenomenal mother and an even better wife. Yeah. I always said that.
You know, that was my dream too, actually.
I mean, it's still my dream.
That was my dream. You know, I still wanted to do other things with my life, but I thought that was like the best thing to be.
I think it is because the thing is like you're bringing people into this world that will also contribute to society. Yeah. And if you really help raise kids that can really do amazing things in this world, then I feel like that's amazing.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Contribution to the world.
That's what I see it as. You know, and then to have an amazing, loving marriage, and then to have like, you know, it's like the Douglas where they had like this really huge village of all these kids, and then they had this amazing marriage. Yeah. I always envisioned that for my life.
You know, they had the one child who was
just ruined it all. Have that one, and it's the first child, you know.
The little sickie.
I know. But I think it's a beautiful. Yeah,
I think so.
I think that it's a huge task to do, you know. But it's awesome when you have the right partner.
Exactly.
So I personally see for myself doing the career and then maybe retiring early, becoming a teacher, but still doing that whole housewife thing. If I get married like late in life, if I get married early, I'll probably do both and then settle into the housewife thing. Yeah. But anyway, Mary,
whatever you want to do.
I know. But so basically, Mary and Christine have good credit. Robyn and Janelle don't, which I was shocked by. I figured since she's the breadwinner, she probably has had to dip into other resources in order to keep everything afloat.
All the bills probably are in her name. So if they're not paid on time, that affects her credit.
Big facts. Yeah. But Robyn is hoping to get her credit score up. It's not even a 600.
It was she made this thing how she took on all the debts. Because
she just wanted the peace. I thought that was
when we broke off and stuff like that. That was
odd. I thought that was for peace.
And I lived in a trailer, and you know we didn't have electricity and stuff like that, and it was hard.
We have to be nice.
I mean, at least one single mother to another. I know how that can be, and you really don't have any extra money. To pay any extra debt, you really don't. It's tough. Yeah, and stuff, and those debts are like a burden. They are a burden. You carry them all the time, and it's not like you don't want to pay them. You think about them all the time. Like, how can I get a little bit of $5, $10 to send here? It's tough. I mean, she has had a tough life, and what I do admire about Robyn is that she looked around her, saw that this man was poor.
Yeah,
she saw that. Listen, now, I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
I only have a few good, fertile years, and I only got a few good years to be looking good.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop this bad habit. If I got to take on these debts and sign up on them so that he can leave me the hell alone and not harass me so I can take my kids, that's what I'm going to do. I've already seen this man go public. Obviously, he got money because he taking care of 3 wives, and he ain't on welfare. So
that's where I'm going to go.
And it's all organized. Mm-hmm. Let me take a look here, a little look-see, and see where he gonna be. Because there's not many places that he can go, right, to go party.
Yeah.
Oh, something went on at church, in his church. Let me move my family to Utah.
Yeah, because
so
she said she moved from Salt Lake to Utah, I think.
No,
she said
she moved somewhere to Salt Lake City. Salt Lake is Utah.
Oh.
Remember, her parents live in Vegas.
Oh.
Okay, so she drove her little 6 hours.
Which I actually do believe that Las Vegas was, her parents being in Las Vegas was a motivation for him to move there. Oh, yeah. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh, yeah. And so I'm going to move myself to Utah. And every time my church has something, I am going to be there. And I'm going to be friends with Mary right away.
Yeah.
Have a nice connection. Let her know I'm divorced so that she can holler at Cody. I mean, it worked perfectly. And then move into the house, have a baby, so that
quickly
seal our whatever. Then go out of my way to have that blissful marriage with him. Yes. And so I can have a better life for me and my kids. She looked around and saw what her options were and went for it. You cannot hate the player. And you certainly can't hate the game either. We women, we got to learn from that. For me, I wasn't doing that. I was like, I'm every woman.
It's all bullshit.
I'm going to work until I die. I'm going to work till I get sick. Oh. See? Hey. It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. Okay? What I should have been doing.
Looking for a rich man.
I should have been looking. Okay? And it's not like they didn't come around. They did.
I know.
But I was waiting still for my baby daddy to...
Not baby daddy.
He was my husband, yes. But I was waiting for my baby daddy to... My baby's daddy, the baby's daddy, to get his shit together and come back.
They got married twice.
I wasted 6 years doing that mess. Telling, 3 good men came my way.
Yeah, I remember that.
Looked good. Had money coming out of their behinds. And I was waiting for my baby daddy.
Some deadbeats.
Well, he ain't deadbeat, but I was waiting for my baby daddy. That's what I was doing. But
that's how I feel.
And a lot of us women, we gotta start thinking like that. You see, Robyn, she didn't play.
I got set up for life.
I need to be set up for life. I only got a few good years to look good with my fertility in check. That's what I should have been doing.
But you still look good.
And it's like the men came right away, like within that first year. I should have hopped on that and be like, yes, bang out the babies so that we are set. That's what I should have done. By now, college paid for, ain't gonna come out of my behind, okay? But now, I'm still looking good. Still looking good. By now, there wouldn't be any stress in my life. We better learn from Robyn. We better learn from Robyn.
That's what
I don't hate the player all the game. We better learn as women from Robyn. She is giving us the blueprint.
Of course, you marry for love, but that is like 5-10% of what you really should marry for. When I met my baby daddy,
I did not love him. It was an arranged marriage. I did not love him, but I grew to love him.
Huh?
Yes, I did. I didn't love him. I was attracted to him physically. We had chemistry, but I didn't love him. I met that man August 4th and we were married September 1st. After 4 weeks of meeting each other. How the hell will I love him? I mean, I could love him in God. I mean, like, okay, love him in Allah. Like, I love you because he's a human being. But you haven't done shit for me to love you. I'm going to get to know you. It was an arranged marriage.
Why didn't you get with the guy who was willing to become Muslim for you?
I know. There are so many.
Because I thought you loved him. That's why you decided to go with somebody else.
No. I mean, those people I knew. Like, I knew, Yeah,
you wanted something different, I guess.
No. I always just wanted. Oh, you mean why did I? Yeah, I know.
Because
I met you before my father. Yeah, but I wanted someone. I had in my mind. When you're young. That's why I was looking at Mariah. When you're young, you have it in your mind. Something that you want, right? When I was 16 years old, I used to go to this family it was a polygamy family, right? And the man had 4 wives, and I was friends with his 4th wife.
I'm learning a lot of new stuff today.
Right, and I was 16, and I used to go and I said, oh my gosh, I definitely want a Muslim man because he was such a nice guy. So I always had in my mind that I was going to marry a Muslim man, right? So even though there was a guy who later on became filthy rich, and he was already very educated, even though he was like, I'm going to become Muslim for you, this was before I met your daddy. It means I want to be. I didn't. It wasn't ideal to me because I'm like no. Because in that my 16-year-old mind, I had wanted someone who was already Muslim.
Red flag.
You see, so when you're young, that's why I'm looking at Mariah. You know, when she's saying all these things. When you're young, your mind, ain't thinking right. It's not thinking right.
Listen, so I am open to somebody who is not Muslim and who is Muslim.
Right, I did
not. Now, I will want them to convert, but I'm not going to raise my children in a Christian Muslim household because then there's you set up confusion.
Yeah.
But I mean, you grew up in it.
I did.
You chose.
We were fine. Yeah, we were fine. And we're still
But it
fine.
really depends on somebody if they respect your religion.
Exactly.
Because if they're like... Oh.
Yes, that's true. Someone wanted to convert to Islam for me. But anyhow, we're not going to talk... I have stories for days, but we're not going to talk about me. We'll focus on sister wives. And, like I said, I respect
Robyn's game.
And if I had to do it over again, I probably will take some pointers from her. And it's too late for me.
It's never too late.
Well, never too late. But, in terms of the timing. However... I hope other women who are listening, yourself included, be watching.
I know how you raised me, honey.
Okay. Anything. But what's the next day? They went to take a photo shoot, all the wives for the business.
But yeah, because she wants to get her credit up or whatever, stuff like that. But in the meantime, they decided that they want to do a photo shoot for this business that they're thinking is going to help finance.
It is an online business already, and it is helping already because they have already started to sell.
Yeah.
The charms, the necklaces online.
Right.
So they wanted to take pictures and they were putting Cody in the picture and Cody was like, I don't know why I need to be in this picture. It's like your sister wives' closet, so why should I be in there?
Yeah, I didn't think there was...
But they wanted him.
Yeah, because, I mean, I don't know what business puts their husband there to show their personal life. Like, for my... website, I don't put pictures. Anyway, I don't have a significant other. I just don't, I don't think it's necessary.
What I think they were thinking, because Christine was saying that they're thinking sister wives. Well, how do you become sister wives? It was through this man.
Well, you don't have to tell them all that.
Right. You could just say, these are my sister wives.
Because the whole thing is the jewelry business is not just for women who are in polygamy. It's also for, they were saying that they wanted for women. Yeah, for sisters and all that stuff. Yeah. So it could just be that. My issue with them sometimes is that, I know you're doing this show or whatever and you need content, but you ain't gotta tell everybody that you are sister wives. You don't have to. But yeah, anyway. So, but I also want to talk about how Mariah was briefly trying to pressure Mary into having, well, not pressure her, but she just for the longest time, Mom, I prayed that she would have a baby or whatever, and now Robyn is offering to let her have one. I feel like she should take up the offer or whatever. Yeah. And I just felt like, she's a child. She doesn't understand the whole dynamics, because she wasn't there when she was going through it. But I just feel like let her decide or whatever and stuff like that. Yeah. And I feel like Cody should be protecting Mary and just saying, I want to protect you, I want to be there for you or whatever, but you don't have to have this child. Since you, did he tell her that in this one?
He says that, she said, I want to make the right decision.
No, that's the next episode, actually. Okay. I just saw that. But yeah, anyway, they decided to go and get their housing done. They went to go see if they'll all be approved for loans. And now, Robyn has the 3 names. She has the husband, and she has the debt or whatever. So she might not have been able to get it. So it ended up, they decided that Janelle got approved.
Yes.
Christine got approved. And what she said was that, I have always failed in everything. I'm big, I failed at that. And then also she just felt like she had always been a failure in her life, which I thought was really sad.
Christine, yeah.
But she said the fact that she got approved really meant a lot to her.
She accomplished something.
Yeah. Robyn and Mary started to cry. Robyn also got approved, shockingly.
Yes.
Cody got approved as well.
Yes.
So all of that was really happy. They actually took the
And Mary got
kids.
approved.
Yes, of course. So they actually took the kids to go see the homes. Well, go see the lots anyway.
Yes.
And they all,
Got
really
to stand
enjoyed
on
it.
each of their lots.
And Cody ran around the whole block to see if he could run to each house or whatever. I mean,
he has a lot of energy. That man. That's all
a lot of energy.
A lot of energy to do all that.
So I mean, it was nice. Glad that they were able to be approved for the houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's actually something to aspire to too. You see, like your house, you see the lot that your house is going to be built on.
Yeah, and I know it can't be cheap.
No, absolutely not.
But I did want to briefly just say something. I know we sit here and sometimes we're really hard on Cody, but when you think about it,
Please don't spray my way, please. Please put that down. I don't mind. Like, it's not a big deal. Yeah. But when you think about it.
What I think about Cody, and the families he has built. Now, I don't believe in polygamy. That's just not my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is a man who didn't know nothing about polygamy.
Yeah.
He didn't grow up in the faith.
Yeah,
he just felt the calling.
Yeah.
Whatever calling that was,
yeah.
And he decided he wanted to be in this.
In his 20s, early 20s.
In his early 20s, he decided to take this on.
Yeah.
And, it's not an easy feat at all.
No,
he's not perfect. He didn't grow up in it or whatever.
Yeah.
But he hasn't done a bad job.
No, he has tried.
Like he has really, really tried.
Yeah.
He's tried more than, we sometimes give him credit for.
Yeah.
But also I feel
sometimes some men who are monogamous and got their 2-3 kids.
Yeah.
And the
he
kids
has definitely
don't even
done.
see them, Yeah.
Yeah. So, I admire Cody for that and everything and stuff like that. But I just wanted to make that point.
Yeah. I wish, though, it's moments like this when I see this, I just think to myself, it's such a shame that it's breaking all over the place now.
Yeah.
Because we worked so hard to establish this legacy, only for it to fall
crumble
apart. And then what are the kids supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this can break their faith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's annoying about this whole breakup.
Yeah.
Now,
but I feel like it also goes back to what we were talking about in terms of like his character flaws. I think those things really had an effect in the breakdown.
Absolutely.
But I feel like, even though he was in polygamy, those are just things that you need to work on just as an individual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he had worked on those things, he was self-aware and he didn't. Cause I feel like sometimes he brushes his wives to the side and he doesn't listen to them.
And nobody wants to be like to feel like their points are not valid.
Facts.
Like whatever they're saying, they don't matter. Nobody wants to feel like that.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's my only issue with the whole thing.
Especially when they validate him all the time. Like you have to give that back.
Exactly. Yeah. So I feel like that's why this whole thing really broke up for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, it's Mary.
And Alma.
Remember you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below. Bye.
Bye.